Hey y'all, this is Conrad Layn here. Follow me through to the next screen. I'm going to share a strategy on how to actually implement dynamic pricing, because sometimes when you're a new Turo host or even a more experienced Turo host, that doesn't matter. Sometimes you just don't know what price to pick. I'm at the point where I feel I do understand the market, but I'm always willing to learn. And hey, I'm not perfect, but for those, I feel pretty comfortable doing reverse engineering, where I go through quite a bit of Turo host profiles, look at their vehicles, look at their ratings, look at their reviews, look at the price they're charging, and I check their data to see what's coming in, what's going out. I understand how to reverse engineer and get data, but a lot of people don't though. So for those that don't know how to get data or want to change your strategy, even if you're experienced or not experienced, I strongly recommend implementing and utilizing Turo's automatic pricing, which is phenomenal. It actually records all the data and all the inquiries on the vehicles. And so what happens is, if you select this option, which I'm going to share with you how to do it, you can actually significantly increase your game and start earning more income, because Turo will change the price based on the demand, so you won't charge too low anymore, you won't charge too high anymore. It'll just give you a nice streamlined approach and everything. And as you learn that game, you'll become even better, because I think you can even get better than the strategy at play and the algorithms, because if you get good enough, you'll have the information before the Turo algorithms. But until you get to that point, put your training wheels on and get on a bike and start pedaling, and just learn from the Turo algorithms on seasons, from fall, spring, summer, winter, how the prices go up and down, how it fluctuates. Then that way you actually learn how to actually price your vehicle properly. Then you can learn how to reverse engineer properly. So I'm gonna share the screen and share how to actually switch on. I'm gonna use my Mercedes that went through a claim. Beautiful vehicle that went through a claim, unfortunately, but I'm gonna share it, how to actually switch on the automatic pricing. That's how you do it, people. Conrad Layn out. Peace. Thank you for following me through. This is my personal Conrad Layn Turo host profile. So I'm going to scroll down, and as I was stating before, I'm going to use my Mercedes that went through a claim. It's currently unlisted. So let's go right into it. View listing. And this is how you actually implement the feature, which is a great feature. It's a dynamic approach. So currently had it for $120 per day. It went through a claim, unfortunately. Beautiful car. Anyways, that's not important. Let me go down here and show you guys. So there's the listing. So yep, this is my real listing, people. So that's what it's about. Now you go to edit listing. And this is where the magic begins. Go to pricing and discounts. And see where I have it off. And the reason I actually have this off on all my cars. It's not because it's a bad feature. I just feel at this point, and I'll use it if I feel I need it, but I feel I'm at the point where I don't need to use this. And hey, maybe I'll change my method of thinking and turn it on one of these days. But I don't use this feature because I also have another video where I go deep in detail on how to do your own reverse engineering. But this video is for anyone that just wants to learn the feature about how to use Turo's dynamic structure and how to find the correct price, because that can be hard. Sometimes you might be selling your car, you might be renting your car too low, maybe it's too high. So automatic pricing, what it does is this. Let me actually go right into the exact explanation. Right here, automatic pricing. See right here, it shows weekends, holidays, and weekdays. See how this fluctuates and goes up and down? Because it matches the demand. So Turo, since it is a platform, a marketing platform for the most part, what happens is they understand how many inquiries they're getting, how much requests they're getting, how many likes people are liking a car on Turo and requesting a car on Turo. So they actually have data that you actually get furnished for free. So all this information is furnished and you get it. And this is where, when you turn this on, you get automatic pricing, where it says automatic pricing lets you remove the guesswork and boost earnings by dynamically adjusting your price to match demand. Smarter pricing. Your price adapts based on your specific vehicle and location, your trip history, and changes in supply and demand, including seasonality, day of the week, and local events. So what it's basically stating is that, kind of like what I mentioned in my other videos, how to actually take a dynamic approach and learn how to actually what you should be charging. You should be stagnant. You shouldn't have one price and that's all. You should be able to increase and decrease based on the market. Like for example, in California, typically in the summer, we get a lot of business because a lot of people travel. They want to like come here and enjoy the sun. And hey, that's great. So prices typically go up. So that's the time you might go on and go up. But then say in the winter, it might go down because it's not as much demand. So if you keep your price high, like summer rates, you might not get a booking, and vice versa. It goes on and on. But the point is understanding your market. And if you don't understand your market, say you're just getting your feet wet, say you really don't know what you're doing, you're still trying to learn, it's all good. We all start at the same place. We all have to learn sometimes, you know what I mean? So maybe at this point, put the training wheels on, and the training wheels are turn this option on. Use it and learn, and take your own notes and record your own data and record when the price changes and fluctuates on Turo. That way, when you turn it off, you'll already understand how to do it, and you can become way better than that. Because I feel I'm at the point I understand the market enough where I could actually adjust, because I'm constantly on Turo looking at other hosts, I'm looking at other markets, looking at similar vehicles I plan to acquire, looking at how many trips they've got. I have a whole different strategy I implement on how to actually reinforce this and reinvent my strategy constantly to match the market demand. But if you don't know how to do that and know how to reverse engineer, that's fine. Turn the option on for automatic pricing and let Turo figure it out for you. They have all the data. So if you're just trying to get your feet wet, or you just don't know what price you should be charging, you don't know what you're doing, you're just getting new, getting your feet wet, or you just want to change your strategy up, even if you're experienced or not experienced, turn the switch on to automatic pricing and let Turo do the work and just learn from it. Look at Turo as your teacher. They have all the data, and learn the seasons and the seasonality and the structure that are at play and what price demands fluctuate. Once you do that and you take notes, say, hey, summer charges this much, winter charges this much, fall charges this much, spring season charges this much, you'll actually become a much more refined Turo host. That's my tip for today. That's my Layn Turo University strategy that I'm gonna drop on you guys. So yes, you'll get better as you get more experience and you learn your market and your demographic. But in the beginning, or even if you're just trying to switch up your strategy, turn this automatic pricing switch on and let Turo do the figuring out, and they'll automatically increase or decrease your price based on the demand, based on the data that's collected through Turo. And that's the Layn quick tip and Layn Turo University gym I'm gonna drop on you guys. Thank you for subscribing, and if you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe and follow me on IG, on Instagram at Conrad Layn, and I'll be releasing daily videos as well. Conrad Layn out. Like, subscribe, share. Peace.